What makes it true in the case that I'm laying out for you is that it ties back to an external reality, right? So there is an external gender construct. We understand. Hold on. We understand that there's. We understand.
Where is it, Hunter? Where is it, Hunter? Where is it?
I just told you it's socially constructed.
Where in the society, bro? Where is it?
I just told you that we've socially constructed it. We have a socially, like a shared understanding, more or less, of what is feminine, what is masculine, and what's in between. We have this. That is the external form of gender.
So I just wanted to basically ask, what makes the statement, "I am a man," true or false?
It says here you're a Christian. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay, what makes the statement, "I'm a Christian," true or false?
That is irrelevant to my question.
Actually, it's directly relevant.
No, it is irrelevant to my question. I asked you, what makes the statement, "I am a man," true or false?
It would be fully contingent on the subjective experience of the individual.
So basically, it's an expression of a feeling, then? Like, if I...
Yep, then same would be for a Christian.
So, how is... That doesn't make any sense, but
it makes perfect sense.
Like, for example, an expression of a feeling, okay, it seems like you kind of follow, like, this gendered form of emotivism, where, like, if I express a feeling like, that's good, or like, ouch, that's an expression of a feeling. It's not a truth-apt claim.
Okay, so how is it true then if someone says that I'm a Christian?
That isn't comparable.
No, it doesn't matter if it's comparable or not. I want to know now.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Let's just pretend now it's my turn to ask a question.
No, your questions are relevant.
No, it's not though, because everything you're saying right now could apply equally, if not more so, to Christians and someone claiming to be a Christian. You included. Yes.
No.
Yes. Absolutely.
If I say I'm Christian and I don't believe in God, that makes no sense at all.
Okay, if someone says I'm a man and they don't believe they're a man, that makes no sense at all.
What? If you say that you're a man when there is no such thing as man, yes, that makes no sense at all, Hunter.
What are you talking about? There is such a thing as man and woman.
No, there is no objective thing as man or woman.
There doesn't need to be objective. It doesn't matter. There doesn't need to be objective anything.
You're not a man objectively. Then you're not a man objectively.
Then you're not a Christian objectively.
There's an objective definition of a Christian. It's not just a feeling.
There's an objective. Literally, I can give you the definition. Hold on. Shh. Calm down. There is literally, I can give you the definition of man or woman. Okay. It's like remember what I used to say about a woman? A woman is someone who's, a man is someone whose internal perception aligns with what we have socially constructed as masculine. We have
not all trans men are men then. Because I can identify as a feminine man and still be a man.
Yes,
I can
because
be
you're still
lesbian
believing yourself. Yes, your internal perception is still that of a man. Yes.
So basically, it's arbitrary then. You wouldn't
so
know
is
that
it if you're a Christian?
Or not.
Yes. So
no,
if you say you're a Christian,
if I believe in the resurrection happened, then that makes me a man.
I can't prove that. How do you prove that?
So are you saying that being a man is a faith-based system, Hunter?
I'm asking you if you can demonstrate that there's actually evidence that you believe this. Or is there even evidence that Christ rose from the dead? I don't think that's objective.
Epistemological verification is different than ontological claims of what people are. So when you say, can you demonstrate that, that is different than saying that it exists or I am that. There are completely different things that
you're right. You're saying that you believe yourself to be a certain way or a certain thing in according with, in according with an external social construct. What it means to be a Christian, what it means to be religious, these things are external social constructs. Some people will tell you going to church is what makes you a Christian. Some people will tell you...
What makes someone a fake Christian? What makes someone a fake Christian?
What makes someone actually a Christian?
Yeah.
What makes someone actually a Christian is believing in their heart that Jesus rose from the dead and professing with their mouth that God...
that's what a Christian is. So basically, oh my gosh.
Believing in their heart, yes. They have to, there's a belief section there, yes.
So that means that you can objectively be a Christian. It's not just subjective or a feeling, Hunter.
How can you objectively be a Christian?
Because the claim, I believe that Christ rose from the dead, is either true or false.
So I believe I am a man or a woman can be true or false.
Well, what I'm saying is there's a difference between identifying as part of a group and if I say that I am that thing. If I say I am Jesus, that is a lot different than me saying that, oh, I have an interest in this group. I believe that this is
You're
true.
saying you're a member of the group. You identify as a child of God.
What I am saying is that basically the objective category of that would still be the belief in the system and values that has. But basically,
but you can't verify that. You can't verify.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. You can't. Hold on, wait. You can't verify that someone actually. You can't verify that someone actually believes that.
We already explained that. We already explained the difference between epistemological justification and actual ontological status of what you are. If I say that I am a king, what makes me a king hunter?
Nothing.
Exactly. So basically, this is what the funny thing is.
If I say I'm okay, wait, no. Now it's my turn to say something. So if I say
that I am a king, then there is no such thing as a king.
Okay, you're right. Yes, some things are more than just an identity.
You're not a man.
Hold on, wait.
You're not a man.
Be quiet for a minute, okay? Some things are more than just an identity. Other things are socially constructed forms of identity and identity only. So, for example, if I say I am a sports fan. Is that true or false?
That true? It depends on the criteria that you have. Because if I say that I am a real fan because I go to the games and I, as a person, have an interest in that thing, that is a truth apt statement. And if you just say that I identify as that makes that true, then basically it is arbitrary. What if I could?
What if I'm a fan of some football team, but I've never been to the game? Could I still be a fan?
If you have an interest in the team, then yes.
Okay. How do you objectively demonstrate this or prove this?
You keep misunderstanding this. If I say that, for example, I cannot demonstrate to you that basically there was no human being roaming around Earth around the dinosaurs. I can't demonstrate that to you right now. But we can logically conclude that there was no human being based off of the evidence that we have, because the ontology and also the information that we have can come to that conclusion.
So we have to go based on evidence?
Yes.
Because based on evidence. Okay, then what about trans people that actually present as female, like as feminine?
What's the difference between a dude with a wig and a trans person?
It would depend on their identity.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying, is that if you're just saying that, oh, I identify as this makes it true, there is no such thing.
Wait,
it's arbitrary.
If I identify as a sports fan, then it becomes true, right?
No, it's not.
Really?
I said
so. If I say right now that I'm a fan of, say, the New York Jets, even though I've never been to the games, I don't really watch them. I couldn't tell you what the stats are for this season or anything.
No.
I'm not a fan?
No.
But I literally wait, hold on. But I actually am a New York Jets fan because it's my dad's favorite team. So I'm interested enough so to know when they win. And I even have jerseys and a blanket that says New York Jets on it.
You see, this is the thing, is you're misunderstanding and conflating definitions, because I said that the identification part does not make it true. What makes it true is the interest, which can be measured in objective reality.
What makes it true in the case that I'm laying out for you is that it ties back to an external reality, right? So there is an external gender construct. We understand. Hold on. We understand that there's. We understand.
Where is it, Hunter? Where is it, Hunter? Where is it?
I just told you it's socially constructed.
Where in the society, bro? Where is it?
I just told you that we've socially constructed it. We have a socially, like a shared understanding, more or less, of what is feminine, what is masculine, and what's in between. We have this. That is the external form of gender. So if someone says, I identify as a woman, that means that their internal perception of self aligns more so with the socially constructed view we have of feminine or female.
So in 1950, if not 51% of the population says that a man is a biological male, that person, despite that, would be a male because that is a socially constructed view. But you're saying that it's
biology. We're not talking about biology now. What are you talking about? We're talking about gender. Hold on. There's a no. There are two separate things. There's biology and there's gender. Biology is Gender is your actual sense of self that you have, how you perceive yourself in relation to the
Yes, and that came
construct of gender.
that came from John Money,
No,
who
it
lied
didn't.
about his
Shut the
experience. Yes, it
fuck up
did.
with this
It came
John
from
Money
Hirsch.
bullshit.
Oh my gosh!
Dude, I
No, no,
know
no.
who. Listen, I
came
know
from
who John
Hirschfield,
Money
too.
is first and foremost. Okay.
Obviously, you
Second of all,
don't, because
wait, no.
basically, so
Gender
no,
has
no, no, no.
existed far before John Money came along. John Money
It
was
was
a crazy person.
he coined the term gender. So the
So what?
definition that you're
How
using
we
is
understand
off of him.
ourselves in relation to the external social construct of gender is by no means something that was just invented by John Money.
Sure. I will clarify that the term gender started with John Money. The research started with Magnus Hirschfeld in the 1910s and 1920s.
I know all of these things.
Yes, and his
Those are
theory
just
was
how we
the idea,
understand gender. It doesn't mean that
and
gender was invented then.
His idea is false because basically, in his studies, he says that a trans woman or trans man is like a female soul trapped in a man's body. But statistically, we can demonstrate that if that were true, then the man and woman would be polar opposites of the spectrum. But men and women, personality-wise, share more similarities than they do different. So Magnus Hirschfeld is based off of bad research. John Money is an abusive prick, and he lied about his experiments. We have no reason.
None of this has anything to do with the actual concept of gender. No, it doesn't.
Who developed the concept, dude?
It's not about who developed the concept,
dude. Yes, it does.
No, wait. So do you think that gender just didn't exist until John Money came along and then he invented gender?
Gender is sex. They're ontologically the same thing.
No, they're not.
Yes.
Sex refers to biology. Gender refers to how you express yourself and communicate and convey your supposed biology. But it doesn't even need to be paired with biology.
Okay. Gender. Do you know what the prefix gen means in gender?
Okay. Thank you, my friend.
It means nature, like biology. Like that's why it says
biologically
genetic.
I need to go to the next caller now.